Howdy there, YouTube. I've been a little bit lax on the vids this week, and I last couple of days, disconnected myself from technology. I didn't even turn the computer on for the last couple of days. Wasn't feeling like dealing with the whole computer distraction and all that sort of thing. My anxiety was flaring up, so it was probably better for me. Anyway. I have to say, this baklava pipe tobacco is pretty tasty. Might get me back in the smoking aromatics a bit again. Not much going on this week. I still gotta do some work on my little walking stick. It was a Thursday night. I had some issues walking, though I think it was more of me not putting the insoles into my new shoes before work that caused a lot of it. My right knee was like swelling up, and it felt like you touched it and it was tender, and it felt like there was a rock in there, like stuck in between the joints. It did not feel pretty. I think I took some leave on Thursday night and just went to bed. Kind of kept it raised up for a bit, and it stopped. So I didn't have to deal with the doctor on that one, so I was perfectly okay. Yesterday was just the same old day at work. Make tacos, go home, that sort of thing. With me, since I gotta wait a few hours sometimes after my shift for my wife to come pick me up, it's usually a make tacos, get off work, eat, smoke a few pipes, then go home. Which isn't bad. I'm used to it. If we still lived closer, I used to walk home when we lived just right the next exit down on the highway. I'd hop down on I'd walk down the outer road for a bit, and then hop on the railroad tracks, and it was a straight shot to where I lived, almost. And it's a lot easier to dodge trains than it is to dodge, people driving too fast on the roads. One of the things I had to worry about walking down the railroad tracks was trains, obviously, but you can hear those usually coming from miles off between the horns and the rumbles, so that was I never worried about that. I just paid attention. And every once in a while you'd have you know, it was a lot of wooded area around the railroad tracks the area where I walked before the fucking idiots decided they wanted to tear out all the trees. Assholes. When I walked it, it was all woods and stuff around it, so it was, you know, all I really, you know, all I had to worry about with that was, deer and various spiders, and which I never really saw them unless they were scurrying away from me. And then snakes, and got the usual copper. I see a lot of copperheads, and near the lakes usually you get a few water moccasins, but those have been about the same as the spiders. I watch out for them, make sure I'm not stepping on them or anything, and I usually only catch them scurrying away. So if I could walk the railroad tracks to where I live now, I would do it. Would not mind it at all. But I don't know if I'd be keen on walking the railroad tracks now, since they've taken out all the woods and stuff. The whole tree huggy stuff is a complete other ball of wax for another video. One that I would probably make when I'm a bit more angry. Right now all I can do is just shake my head and kind of laugh inside at people's stupidity. Oh, hey, we're in the middle of a city, with bricks and concrete and stuff. Let's go. We don't need any more of these trees. Let's just cut these few out. We don't need them. Dirk-a-dur. That's my opinion on it. Cut all the trees down, and then, they don't use them. They usually end up going into a damn landfill or something, just set to rot. I think I might have to clean up a hairball. I heard the, usual gurgle, hork, whatever they do. But yeah, the whole. All I can do is shake my head at that now. They cut all those trees down, and they probably don't use them. They just put them in a landfill somewhere. But yeah, that's pretty much been my week, same old stuff. Took a break from the technology for a bit. So, I might have another video sometime this weekend. I don't know. It depends on how talkative I'm feeling. So, as always, take care, and keep your stick on the ice.